Hey guys, and welcome back to Ozmafia. Still nasally, probably because I'm recording these episodes back to back, because I'm about to leave town, so I was going to try and keep some updates coming while I'm out of town for a while. That being said, here we go again. Also, sorry for the slight, bar you're going to see at the top of here. Interestingly enough, Fraps cannot recognize that Ozmafia is a game and that I would like it to record it. So I ended up having to do the desktop recording section instead, which is why you're seeing the little bits and pieces of the bars. Doing what I can. That being said, here we go. Carmia and the others led her into the room through a heavy door. All eyes were on her in an instant, making her gulp. Do you have shoes on your banners? Like boots? What does that signify? Kyrie sneaked his hand around Faki's waist and whispered into her ear. This is fine. Faki took her seat in the chair between Carmia and Kyrie as she was instructed. I have made a grave mistake. Axel stood behind the three of them, keeping an eye on the other family as they took their seats. More main characters. Carmia set his elbows on the table and looked at... Yeah. You know, he's so nice to me. I kind of feel bad now. Okay. Why? Why? Why are there kids? This is a mafia. Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. Oh, that just doesn't seem very fair at all. Why? Why is this so tiny? What? Ande, Ailing, and Melcius. God tell me this is not going to be tested later. Boots. Boots. Pashette and Haiti. Grim is Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. Gretel! 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 I remember! And Ailing, something with an H. Pashette and Haiti, and I think I'm missing a family in there. No, my sense of love interest. Oh no! Baby? Oh, I'm kind of into her. Is she a dating option? Mother-in-law seems to be a bit of a character, though. Haiti snorted and sat down in her, presumably, custom-made extra-large chair. Oh, we're playing this game again. I did mention that this was produced by, I think, people who already made a series that I was pretty against, right? Yeah, stereotypes. Axel whispered something into Kyrie's ear. At that, Kyrie stood up and bowed deeply. Why boots? Scarlet is my kind of guy so far. And, you know, aside from being a minor. I don't know why this called for, like, a massive meeting of mafia heads. I'm Faki. Nice to meet you all. I'm gonna be giggling about that for a while, I'm sorry. She stood up in a hurry when she heard her name. She thought she had to say something, but underneath the pressure of the gaze that directed her, she couldn't get her tongue to cooperate. Sit down. Sit down. Instead, she merely bowed her head and quickly sat back down. Okay, there we go. Who examined her body? Who did that? Who is going to confess to checking out an unconscious girl? Andy's kinda cute. I'm not gonna lie. Gretel's kind of a bitch. What is she holding? They look like Jenga pieces. What are you wearing? You look like you're wearing a curtain. Maybe 3. Oh my god. Gretel's a psycho. Honestly, I should have expected it. Hansel's not helping. Hansel also looks like an idiot. So Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, don't know. Dude has a white flower in his hair, don't know. But bird, or is the bird with Gretel? Oh, whatever. Why so tiny? Don't cry. His emote is bigger than he is. Hey, we just want to let you know that we picked up this amnesiac chick and she's not from around here. Carry on. Oh, you're gonna be an antagonistic force, aren't you? Because your character is as flat as a dime. Hades shot Kyrie a glare as she stood up and stormed out of the room. The other familiae followed suit and filtered out of the room as well. Only Familia... Oh, jeez, this is Nate. God damn it. Oz remained in the room. Mrs. Hades sure was upset. You don't know if she's married or not. Jeez, way to assume. Okay then. Protection? You know, we'll come back to this. Outcast, outcast, outcast. My decision. Family. The word warmed her heart like a light in the darkness. They were going to give her, a stranger, shelter until she found a place to live. The kindness they were showing her made her grateful, and a bit guilty. Why are you all being so nice to me, Mr. Carmia? If it weren't for my memory, you wouldn't have any reason to take me in. You have known... Oh, right. Oh god, this seems dark. Are we going back to the mansion? Oh, you're an asshole. Answer straight, you bastard.
ロビン・フッド先生、
Oh
連れてきましたよ。
dear.
ああ、いらっしゃい。なるほど。君が噂の少女だね。
You're...
僕はロビン・フッド。シャーウッド診療所を営むこの町で唯一の医者だよ。
先生に治せない病気はないんだ。名医ですって顔してるだろ。
I would say his medicine practices date back to the 14th century? Doctor. She repeated part of what Carmia had just said as she gazed at Robin Hood. Oh boy. He's wearing all black and even has a beak. He almost looks like a crow.
どうしたんだい？何か質問でも？
Oh no, I was just thinking you look kind of like a crow.
僕がカラス？
Ah, I'm sorry, that was extremely rude of me. A little bit more airheaded than anything.
頭を下げないでくれ。つい最近他の子にも言われたからそう見えるのかなと思っただけだよ。
Recently, so he wasn't always wearing the mask?
そんな姿をしてるんだ。カラス呼ばわりされても仕方ないよな。
まあ、そうだね。立ち話はこの程度にして診察を始めようか。さあ、こっちへおいで。
There were two small chairs sitting next to a table. Robin Hood took a seat and Vacky sat down across from him.
口を開けて。じっとして。
Moving on. She was a bit confused, but she followed his instructions. With that, he began examining her with practiced hands. He closed her mouth and touched the sides of her jaw, then put his hands on her cheeks and gently pulled her eyelids down with his thumbs to inspect their color.
見たところ、健康そうだ。気だるかったり、どこか痛むところはないかな。
No, I'm fine.
そうか。
Barring the
なら
amnesia.
問題ないね。
Robin Hood turned toward the table and pulled out a new file. Its cover had Vacky written on it in bright red ink. He opened it up and noted the results of his examination.
この町に住む人々の健康はほぼすべて僕が管理している。何かあったら遠慮なく尋ねてほしい。
You know, it just occurred to me he's in the position to say everyone has herpes. Sorry. Never mentioned I'm also medicated. Thank you, I will.
おい、戻ったぞ。
Several soldati came out to greet Carmia and the others. One of them came up to Kyrie and whispered into his ear.
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
My room is ready, I bet. Kyrie nodded without sparing so much as a glance towards the soldata before turning back towards Axel.
アクセル、私とカラミアは用事がありますので、彼女を案内してあげてください。
Also, apparently nobody has last names in this world.
どうして僕が？
Because I need a chance to bond with you.
そう言うと重い理由を先に述べたのです。命令は絶対ですよね、アクセル。
Axel glanced at Vacky, then Kyrie, before nodding with a sigh.
了解。ついてこい、客人。
You know, I went through the trouble of picking a name. You could at least use it. Okay. She followed Axel into a garden next to the mansion. The evening dew on the lawn felt nice and cool against her legs. How tall is that grass?
土曜の夜に仕事があるわけがない。用事なんて口先だけだ。きっと飲みに行ったんだ。
Oh, Daddy's mad.
違いない。
Vacky gazed up at the night sky as she walked behind Axel, listening to him grumble to himself. It's just one strange thing after another. She was in an unfamiliar land and under the protection of unfamiliar people she'd only just met. And it wasn't as if her surroundings were the only thing she was confused about. She still couldn't remember a single thing about herself. But I wonder why I feel like everything's going to work out. Because you have the walkthrough. No, I don't know. Was it because Karamia seemed trustworthy, or was this just her naivety? Probably gonna go with the latter. Naivety. Optimism? Hope for a not bad ending? She didn't feel a single bit anxious thinking about what was to come. In fact, her heart actually swelled with anticipation. This is much better than being pessimistic, right? Sure.
着いたぞ。入れ。
Huh.
今日からここがお前の部屋だ。
My room.
庭で野宿させるわけにはいかない。
What is he talking about?
詳しくは明日の朝にキリエにでも聞けばいい。
Why can't you tell me now? Mr. Axel. Thank you. Nope, he left. I wanted to thank him. Ah! Once he left, she lowered her hand and headed toward the center of the room. She turned in a circle, looking over the space. What a lovely room. That's pretty cool. It's really like something out of a dream. Just as she was about to examine the room's furnishing more closely, a yawn passed through her lips. Maybe I should go to bed now so I can enjoy myself tomorrow. She sat down on the bed and stretched her arms towards the ceiling. I'm not going to wake up in the morning and realize this was all just a dream, right? Well, I mean, dreaming you had amnesia and finding out you actually, know your own name and the surroundings around you. Don't think that would be too bad. Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too. Even if everything turned out to be a mere fantasy, it would still make for a wonderful memory. Don't you pull that fucking Wizard of Oz card on me, I swear to God. Good night, Mr. Kermia, Mr. Kyrie, Mr. Axel. I'm talking to myself. Awesome.
お嬢さん、起きてるか？
That voice. It's Karmia's. They have a really weird way of drawing irises. Good morning, Mr. Karmia. That is a cute cottage. Holy shit.
おはよう。よく眠れたか？
Yes, like a baby. Why is the Dawn himself coming to get me? Are you sure it's okay to lend me such a lovely room? Cabin.
ああ、お嬢さんのために作ったものだからな。
What? For me?
物置を改装させたんだ。男ばかりの屋敷に寝泊まりさせるわけにはいかないだろう。
That is one hell of a renovation for a storage shed. Oh, well, thank you very much for everything.
喜んでくれたのならそれでいいさ。腹減ってるだろう。部屋を案内するついでに屋敷で食べようぜ。
She has not brushed her teeth or washed her face once since waking up yesterday. That sounds wonderful.
玄関から入ってすぐ右にキッチン、左にリビング。共有スペースだから自由に使ってくれていい。
But if you go towards the back, we'll have to kill you, especially in the basement.
廊下から見えるのは俺や部下の資質。プライベートスペースだから相手の了承を得てから入ること。
Especially for a sex dungeon. Yes, I do.
一番奥は俺の執務室。屋敷にいるときは大抵そこにいるから気軽に訪ねてくれ。ああ、それと。
Karmia pulled a key from his pocket with a red ribbon tied to it and handed it to her. That sounds impractical.
これ、地下にあるバスルームの鍵な。来賓用に作ったもののめったに使わないからお嬢さんが使ってくれ。
Okay. I'm just not gonna say anything. Are you sure?
いいっつうか、使ってもらわないと困るんだよ。さっきも言った通り、男ばかりが住んでる屋敷だ。鉢合わせなんかしたら大変だろ。
He's nice. Starting to border on too nice. Oh, you're right. You know, from the way the characters are drawn, I was expecting this to be a high school bullshit. I'm a little disappointed.
食事をとってもいいが、食器はちゃんと戻すこと。
ボス？
おう、アクセル。朝食はもう済ませたのか？
Axel nodded slightly in response.
なんだ、一緒に食おうと思ったのに。
Aw, he's feeling lonely. Mr. Axel, thank you for last night. No misconceptions whatsoever. Axel put his hand on his chin and cocked his head slightly. A few moments later, he furrowed his brow and shook his head.
感謝されるようなことをした覚えはない。
Oh, you kudere bastard. For anyone who doesn't know, kudere... Okay, all these types, these names I'm spouting off are dating, like Japanese dating novel lingo for types of people you can romance in these. So the yandere is, if you've ever seen Yandere Simulator, it's basically the person who is in love with you, and you better damn well love them back, or they're going to chain you into a basement and break your legs so you can't escape. That psychotic kind of super unhealthy love. Noting that the target of their affections may not always know that they're being pursued or crushed upon. Kudere is a person who is cold towards you in the beginning, but is really kind of like sweet and sensitive inside, but you gotta get to it first. So it's like, oh god, what was that? What was that candy with the owl? Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of, anyways, you know what I mean. So he's hard on the outside, but sweet on the inside. That's that. And I guess I'll explain the other terms if they come up. Well, you showed me to my room. I'm cheerful.
命令に従っただけだ。
Axel looked away and slipped past Karamia.
なんだあいつ、柄にもなく照れてやがんの。
I called it. Huh? He's being shy?
どう見たってそうだろ
He just seems angry to me. Yep.
アクセル初心者にはそう見えても仕方ないか。ま、そのうちわかるようになるさ。ほら、飯にしようぜ。
おはようございます。二人とも。
Oh, Mr. Kyrie, good morning.
なんだ、今頃起きたのか。
ええ、今日は日曜日です。バカライオンみたいに早く起きる必要はありませんから。
Lion?
バカで悪かったな、バカで。
What fairy tale has a lion in it? Oh! Oh, wait. So she's Dorothy. Does that make Caesar Toto? Okay, so she's Dorothy. So he's the lion who didn't have any courage. Oh god, what would that make Kyrie? Okay, so we have the Tin Man and the Scarecrow left. Scarecrow... Maybe Axel. Maybe his whole route is you helping him to find his heart. I'm probably reading way too much into this. Okay, we're gonna move past this. Kyrie sliced the loaf of rye bread Karamia had abandoned. He took a plate and glass from the cabinet, setting the bread on the plate and placing it on the dining table. Taking a seat in the chair next to Karamia, he put the empty glass on the table in front of him before pointing at the pitcher of water in the middle of the table. This game is really weirdly descriptive about certain things.
カラミア、取ってください。
お前、その腕は何のためにあるんだよ。
Isn't he the Don? Don't you just like to have to suck it up and do it anyway? Despite his complaints, Karamia took the pitcher and filled Kyrie's glass for him.
ありがとうございます。
世話の焼けるコンシリエーレだぜ、たく。
Okay, now I'm getting the two of them mixed up. Sorry, I think I just mixed up the two of them in the last couple of seconds.
女性の前で私の株を下げるようなことを言わないでください。ねえ。
I agree to nothing. I don't know what's going on. Yep, there we go.
お嬢さん、こいつの相手はしなくていいぞ。かなりめんどくさいから。
Karamia stood up and started stacking the empty plates. You had bread and water. Literally bread and water. Did you even have butter? Taki stood up too to help, but he gestured at her to sit back down.
カラミアのようなつまらない男に比べたらマシだと思いますけどね。ところで、今日のご予定はもう決められましたか？
To not get eaten. My plans for the day?
ええ。せっかくの日曜を屋敷で過ごす気なんですか？
Precious, is today a special day or something?
ああ、それも説明が必要だったか。
Oh, she's gonna have to go to school.
この町はいくつかのファミリーで支配されてるってのはもう知ってるよな。月曜から土曜までの6日間は領地がどうの構想がどうのって騒がしいが、日曜だけは争いを起こさない決まりになっている。これが日曜協定だ。
That's awfully nice of all of them. God, please.
とどのつまり、お嬢さんが一人でフラッと出かけても危なくない日だってことだ。
Somehow I don't think that holds true for Caesar.
慣れない地でしょうし、歩き回るよりは室内にいる方が賢明かもしれませんが、そういう選択肢もあるということで。ね。
You're saying I'm free to walk about town?
はい、そういうことです。
I'm free, huh? I wonder what I should do today. Okay, so I can kind of already see where this is going. would you oh gosh, this is much easier. Okay. Well, we'll scratch these guys aside for now. Not too into them. Kinda do. A fallback if I really want to go to the Shota route. A Shota means going for a younger age, minor, sort of pseudo-cute romance sort of thing. It's Japan. I'm just gonna set that aside and try to shift the blame off of me that this horrible image you're all getting of me. I want to go for Pashtet. I really do. She's super cute.
邪魔をする。貴様は、すまない。名を忘れてしまった。
Oh god, she's so cute. It is a she, right? I have been fooled before.
私はパシェ。長靴ファミリーのボスを務めている。貴様、名は何という？
I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
ああ、そうだ。そのような名だったな。今後、忘れないよう気をつけるとしよう。
Oh, lordy.
悪いが、カラミアに私が来たことを伝えてほしい。約束は取り付けてある。
お、悪いな。
Well, she has settled into the job of maid very easily.
カラミア。貴殿、こやつを召使いとして働かせているのか？
いや、そんなことないって。彼女が自主的にやってくれてるだけだ。だろ、お嬢さん。
Yes, I just want to be helpful.
まあ、貴様がそう言うなら信じてやろう。しかし、よく男ばかりいる場所で暮らせるな。まこと変わった女だ。
Sass, defensive, or... So I have a feeling that saying this is saying I'm okay with it. Yes, like those ears of yours. Oh no, she's on me. I don't regret any of my life decisions right now. Meow, what are you implying? Oh, you do have a point. Carmia, how dare you of all people belittle a fellow Felidae such as myself? Felidae, alright. She just said you were unusual. That's not an insult. Mr. Carmia is a fellow feline? Can't you tell? I'm a lion at heart. I can be pretty scary when my feline nature comes out. Rawr. Oh dear. A lion? But Mr. Carmia, you don't have ears and a tail like Miss Pachette. Yeah, it would be just kind of creepy if I did have them. Besides, if I had appendages like that, Kyrie would just kill me. Because, you know, Kyrie. Huh? Oh, come on. Kyrie would just kill. Get it? I get you, Carmia. I get you. Okay. I see. Oh, what's with you two? I'm trying really hard to make a joke. You're killing me here. Killing me. Joke? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Could you tell it one more time? Oh, it's okay, Carmia. I understand. Yes, please explain how it's funny. Oh, you guys just don't understand. No, I'm not repeating it. It's too embarrassing. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Leave me some feedback if you want to see anything changed, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching as always, and I hope you have an excellent day.